Alright YouTube, this is Grimjaw King Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing Fairy Tail Chapter 424. Two things. Natsu and Happy, as usual, are kids at heart, but they can be serious when they need to. And two, freaking Gray, goddammit, the fuck. Let's jam. Okay, so the chapter opens up with Natsu and Happy playing in the rain crowd that, Juvia made. And, yeah, they're still kids at heart. Because, of course, not Happy's like, hey, it's wet over here, it's dry over here, it's wet over here, it's dry over here. And then Natsu's like, whatever, I'm like half in, half out, I'm half wet and half dry. You can't beat that. And, still being kids at heart. So, it looks like Gray has dumped Juvia, because, Juvia hasn't cried like this in a long time. Like, a really long time. Like, since she first joined up with Fairy Tail. And to see her crying like this, after seeing her and Gray together before the time skip, it made me think, hey, maybe it didn't turn out. Maybe Gray left. Maybe because he couldn't deal with Juvia. I don't see why not, because Juvia is actually a pretty cool chick. She's very protective, sure, she's a little on the crazy side, but hey, who isn't in Fairy Tail? Really, it's Fairy Tail. You have Natsu, the freaking fire brain. You got Lucy, the gravure model-esque chick who's freaking rich as hell, and you have Wendy, who's actually no. Wendy's the only normal one in the guild. Huh. But anyway, so, the group is walking through, the village, and it turns out, yeah, the village is a ghost town. There's, nobody there. And, next panel shows Juvia sitting by herself, and when she hears, Natsu in the group, she looks up and she thinks, hey, it's Gray. And then she's like, Gray-sama! And Natsu's like, whoa. Well, it's me, Natsu. Keep your hands where I can see them. Which I thought was, pretty funny. Because that implies that Juvia was expecting something from Gray. Which, hey, pretty cool. So it actually turns out that Juvia and Gray did get together during the time skip. In fact, they stayed together for, from what Juvia is describing, half a year. And and the way she was, describing it made it sound like she was in heaven. But essentially, she was, with her Gray-sama, and she was being able to do everything that she wanted to do, except for, sleep in the same bed as Gray. But come on, it's Gray. Like he's really gonna do that, but I don't know. And she then goes on to reveal that, everything changed around the half-year mark. Because she started noticing things about Gray. She noticed that the tattoo that signifies Gray's Demon Slayer magic was getting a lot bigger than it was originally. She also, mentioned that Gray started going out on more missions, and he started coming back less and less often. But around the half-year mark, he just disappeared completely, and she hasn't seen him since. So, of course, then she goes into depression. And Natsu, being Natsu, and, caring about his Nakama, he's like, hey, Juvia, it's fine. I'll go get Gray. I'll figure out where he is. It'll be great. So, he leaves. And, he's like, hey, Tartarus is near, Sabertooth is nearby. I'm gonna go, talk to them and see what's up. So, the next panel, they show us this group of dark mages, and lo and behold, they're making a new Zeros fan club, and they're all like, same mission as Oration Sace, Grimoire Hearts, and the other Dark Guilds. They're like, we're going to kill every mage that is not for Zeros. We'll make his life easier. We will become the new advent of Dark Guilds. And that new group of Dark Guilds is called Avatar. And yeah. fun story is they do the normal panning of new villains. They give you the name, they give you the position, the organization, they move to the next one. But then a bombshell gets dropped at the end of the chapter, and holy crap, was not expecting this to happen. So yeah, it turns out Gray is a part of Avatar now, and from the looks of it, he's not the same Gray that we know. That demon tattoo that, represents his demon slayer magic, yeah, it's all the way up to his face. It's looking like the curse mark on Sasuke from part 1 in Naruto. Freaking almost completely covering his, left side of his body. So that led me to think two things. One, the tattoo is representative, how much control the demon slayer magic has over Gray. And then two, as the tattoo gets bigger, it starts to affect Gray's, psyche. So I'm thinking, hey, maybe this demon slayer magic was not meant to be wielded by, normal people. Maybe Silver didn't realize this when he gave Gray this magic. He's like, oh, it should be fine. His body's strong. He's able to beat me a demon, it should be fine, right? But I'm thinking that's not the case, because I'm thinking that demon slayer magic is only meant to be hosted in certain people's body types. It's not like Dragon Slayer magic where all you have to do is be raised by a dragon and, you had your Dragon Slayer magic. I imagine it's more like a curse magic where the more you use it, it'll start getting worse and worse until you're not even yourself anymore. As it's shown with, Gray joining a dark guild. So I'm hoping, praying, that he's not actually gone to the dark side and that he's actually just, trying to infiltrate the guild to try to go after Zeref. Which, that actually would make sense because, at the end of the day, Zeref is the indirect cause of his dad, Silver, and his mom, Ur's death. So yeah, I really can't wait until, the next chapter. Because what happened in this chapter was all finding out that Julia and Gray separated, that Gray's joined a freaking dark guild, and that, Natsu at the end of the day is still a child, is, man, it's pretty exciting. Can't wait to read the next chapter. This is Gundra King, signing off. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, people, have an awesome day.